This is the story of Naaman. Mrs. Naaman was very sad because her husband, Mr. Naaman, a captain, had leprosy. And then her little maid shows up. She says, "Why are you crying?" Mrs. Naaman says, "I'm very sad because my husband, Mr. Naaman, is very sick." Then her little maid says, "If only he was in Samaria, for there is a prophet who can heal leprosy." "What, child? You mean there's help for my husband?" "Yes," said the little girl. Then Mrs. Naaman went to tell her husband. Guess what? Little maid said there's a prophet among her people that can heal leprosy. You should go see him. Then Mr. Naaman says, "I'll go tell this news to the king." Then Mr. Naaman went and told the king, "I need to go to Samaria and go to a prophet that can heal leprosy." The king said, "That's great. You take the chariot and a soldier and go." So Mr. Naaman went with a soldier. They went walking and walking, and then they arrived at the house of the prophet. Knock, knock, knock. "Are you the prophet Elisha?" "No, I am his servant. How can I help you?" "I have leprosy and I was told the prophet could heal me." "Hold on a second, I will talk to him." "There's a man who came here and his name is Captain Naaman. He has come for your help. He has leprosy. What should I tell him?" "Tell him to go wash 7 times in the Jordan River." The prophet says, "Go wash 7 times in the Jordan River." The prophet wouldn't even come out to talk to me. And now he tells me to wash in this muddy river. What about the Sapol River or the Tannin River? Those rivers in Damascus are just as good as any river in Israel. The soldier says, "If the prophet had asked you to do something difficult, wouldn't you have done it? Just try it just this once." "Oh, all right." So in he went, down, up. He still had leprosy. Down, up. He still had leprosy. He did it 3 times. He then went down and up the 4th time. Nothing happened. He went down and up the 5th time. He went down and up the 6th time. "This isn't working. I still have leprosy." The soldier says, "One more time." He went down and up, and he was healed. He was so happy. He went back to the prophet and said, "Take a gift from me." And the prophet said, "I swear by the living Lord that I won't take anything from you." He headed home. Then Mrs. Naaman saw him. "Naaman!" as she started running towards him. She was so happy to see him. She was scared to hug him because she didn't know if he still had leprosy. "It's okay, you can hug me." Then they hugged. The little girl saw them and started running towards them. And they all did a family hug. God is so powerful that he can do anything.